Hello everybody and welcome to DC Fine Art. Today we are working on the Paletteful Pack May 2023 box that I just received, and we are going to be opening the box. I'll be going over what is inside of this box, and then I'm going to do something a little different. I'm just going to go ahead and try out the product that they gave me, and then I'll kind of read over some of the stuff that they gave me and also test it out and see how it goes. As you can tell from the last video, I said that it was a little bit of a surprise. I do have looks like it's imprinted in the glass here, but it looks like a 5x7 piece of glass. So we are going to be including this in this kit. Yes, I went ahead and took a peek before the video. I cannot control myself, and I'll just let you guys know that ahead of time. Some people can open it up and unbox it right whenever you see the video. Me, on the other hand, cannot wait. So I'm sorry, I have to look. I can't. I'm usually pretty excited about these boxes. So yeah, so here we go. We're gonna do the box opening. I'm gonna open it to where hopefully I can make it underneath the lighting. So here is what we got in the box. As you can see, you already see one thing, well, actually two. Here is the sticker for the Paletteful Packs Creativity in a Box. Cute little palette right there. It's a little paintbrush. She's an artist palette. So very cute. I'm gonna stick him over in the corner. Okay, and then we got our Stabilo Woody 3-in-1 pencils, and it's a set of 6 here, and it looks like the pastel colors. And see, I already opened it because I couldn't help it. I had to take it out and look at it. And I haven't used any of them, so you can tell there, I haven't used any of them, but they're really chunky pencils and they're called Woody 3-in-1. Now, I've never used these before. Yes, it has kids on it, so I was wondering why they were giving me at first, because I've never seen these before. I thought they were giving me like student little kid art supplies, which is okay because I can give them to my daughter. I usually give them to my daughter so that way she can enjoy these. But it even comes with a big sharpener here. Really big hole for the size of pencil, so that's super nice. But actually you can use them. They still got the high pigment and the Lightfast rating on these, so yeah, I guess it can be not only for just kids art. All right, so that's one of the items. Here's the other one. This one here I've never used or had before neither, so you can tell it's still sealed up. But this one here is Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft, it says on there, and it's the Gelato's watermelon. Almost sounds like that ice cream. I don't know why I always think of ice cream whenever I see this. So we will be testing this out. You've probably seen it. Gelatos. Okay, they gave me one of those. 2 of the Marino Cretacolor water-soluble pencils. So these are watercolor pencils basically. It says Lightfast rating on them, 2 and another 2. So it goes in Lightfast rating on Cretacolor goes 1 as being the highest, 2 being right below it, 3, 4, 5. So it goes from highest is 1 and lowest is the bigger number. But they gave me, what color here? Light gray and magenta. Okay. I got 2 paintbrushes. Looks like a Princeton round and a Princeton angular shader brush. So I got those. They gave me also in this one a Tombow water-based N15 brush pen. Looks like one side has the brush And then the other side has more of a rounded tip for like a marker or brush. Okay, and then of course they gave us a paper. So they ended up giving us the Strathmore watercolor paper, 12 sheets. Says 140-pound paper, and inside it looks like it's got the like binder stuff on it. And I don't think they're pre-cut pages neither. No, they are not pre-cut pages at all, so you would have to cut it with scissors or cut it down to, like, maybe you could cut them down to 5.5 by 7 sheets if you're wanting to do like maybe smaller paintings, or maybe even an 8 by 10, maybe that might be 8 inches. Let me see here, what size is this? 7" by 10. So 8 by 10 would be too much, but a 5 by 7 you can cut them down to. So they gave me the watercolor paper, which we'll try that out. And just want to make sure. Yep, there is no more in the box. So this is what they gave us for our May 2023, or yeah, 2023 Paletteful pack box. Almost forgot what year it is. I just think I woke up early this morning. Now I'm supposed to be going to work and I forgot what year it is. Alright, so I'm going to get that box out of the way, and I'm going to kind of put our stuff that they gave us out here, and I want to read over what I normally read over what they give us, so that way we can kind of see what they have to say about each one of these. So of course they start out with the Stabilo Woody Pencil or Pastel. It says Stabilo Woody Pastel set of 6 pencils with sharpener. Don't let the unfortunate child-orientated package fool you. These are artist quality pencils. These chunky pencils functions as a color pencil, watercolor, and wax crayon in one. Perfect for numerous techniques and endless imagination. The extra thick 10mm lead provides soft, rich strokes. Outstanding watercolor properties make it ideal for painting with. The high pigmented lead is not prone to breakage. It exhibits high luminosity and color intensity, even on dark papers. It can also write on smooth surfaces like glass. Here we go. That's the reason why I have my glass. MSRP on these are $28. And sorry for my voice. Like, I have been in allergies trying to clean, and there's been so much pollen outside. All right. And then, let's see here. Our next one is the Faber-Castell Gelato Crayon. Gelatos are a multi-purpose mixed media medium. Compact acid-free pigment sticks glide on creamy smooth for vibrant color and coverage. Gelatos blend easily with or without water and can transform opaque gelato colors into translucent tints or mist with water. They are excellent for adding color and sheen to any surface, including paper, canvas, chipboard, wood, and more. MSRP is $2.85. Okay. So the next one they have to talk about is the Marino. Okay, the Cretacolor Marino Lightfast watercolor pencil, 2 of them. These fine art watercolor pencils feature brilliant colors, soft stroke, and high Lightfast rating. They can be used wet or dry. When water is applied, clear lines flow into smooth transitions. MSRP is $2.49. Those are those. Let's see here. Now they're talking about the Strathmore 300 100, or my goodness, I cannot talk and it's early in the morning. Okay, Strathmore 300 Watercolor Pad 7x10. A heavyweight acid-free paper with a rough, non-mechanical, I don't think it's mechanical, but it is surface that adapts beautifully to a variety of watercolor techniques. MSRP is $10.50. Huh. I don't know why it would say non-mechanical. M-E. Yeah, it's definitely mechanical. I don't know. Maybe that's how you say things. I just never really heard of something being non-mechanical as being paper. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I use the word a little bit differently. But, oh, well. Okay, so now we're going to go on. Looks like the Tombow dual brush pen black. A double-headed brush pen with a flexible nylon fiber brush tip on one and a fine tip on the other, with non-toxic, fast-drying, water-based, odorless ink that blends to create any color desired. You can also create a wash effect with a wet brush. MSRP is $3.50. Now we got the angled brush here by Princeton. It is the Princeton Summit Synthetic Angled Brush, and it says half, so a ½ inch. MSRP $11.45. So obviously it doesn't say nothing about it. I mean, it's gonna be a nice brush, just angled synthetic brush. The other one is a white synthetic round brush, number 4. MSRP on it is $8. And the Paletteful prompts, so that completes that. The Paletteful pack prompts that they gave us for this month is number 1 prompt is going to be a bubble. Number 2 prompt is a donut. Number 3 prompt is banquet, or not banquet. I'm thinking of food. It's breakfast time. Okay, bouquet. Prompt number 4 is vehicle. So if I can read right, it's way too early. It's either too early or too late, you guys. So sorry about that. All right. So yeah, it's got 4 prompts that they usually give you each month. So that way it kind of gives you an idea of what you can and cannot do, or not can and cannot do, but what you can do if you cannot think of anything to do. I hope that makes sense. It's been one of those mornings, if you guys can just bear with me. I am having my coffee though. It's just not obviously strong enough. I'm thinking I'm almost going to have to like get a stronger brew or something. All right, so what I'm going to do is something a little unique. I am going to use their watercolor paper that they supplied for me because we got to test it out. After we do that, since I was reading on these, couldn't help them, opened them up, had to see what they were about because I have never seen anything. I've never seen these. I've never heard of these. This is something completely new. So yeah, they've been around. I know there's been videos out there that people have done on these, but I never knew to look them up. So I never knew about them. So it's time to give them a try. I think I've seen these before, but didn't know what they were to really even try these. So this is going to be totally new to me, and we're going to have some fun. So I may not actually come out with a painting for you guys, because usually I like doing something like a little painting out of the supplies that's being used, and usually that's my final review of the products that they gave me in the box. This time I'm just going to kind of go through the product and just test them out, because in all reality we got a lot of different things going on here. I mean, you can do this on what they have paper, so of course you can make a design on paper, but also I want to see what it looks like on glass. So let me go ahead and get these out of the box. sharpener out. I don't think I'll be able to, I don't think I'll use the sharpener, but you never know. So let's go ahead and just do some swatch tests. We'll see which way I'm going to turn this paper. I guess we can leave it like that. This one here is Woody 3-in-1. Looks like it has a water brush, has 880 over 402, 1 star, and which is really good. It doesn't tell you the color, so you don't get a color mark like telling you the color. But they do give you a number, and I think they do that a lot with the Stabilos. I'm not for sure. I thought they gave them. Oh well. All right, so we're just gonna call this one like turquoise. Okay, so super smooth, very creamy. Very creamy, so it's not a hard lead. That is really a nice feel. So I'm going to go ahead and dip my angular brush into the water, and I'm just gonna go over it and see what happens. Looks a little slimy. So I wouldn't really say it's like watercolor, because it just looks like it has more of a wax content in it than it would like a watercolor pigment. So it definitely looks a little different, kind of washed out a little bit, but it still looks okay. God, these feel so good in your hands. Like, they're really comfortable and they're so creamy. I absolutely love the feel of those. Okay, let's try this one, which is basically like a peachy kind of color. I'd say it's more like a peach. And the Lightfast rating on it is a 3. So it's not as good as the green. The green was a 1. This one here is a 3. Okay, let's do this purple. Pastel purple. Lightfast rating 1. That's a good one. That means it's got a really high Lightfast rating on it. By Cretacolor's terms, which I do like Cretacolor. They make some really good products, so I do like them. Cretacolors are super nice. Actually, they're not Cretacolors. I mixed that up. The watercolors here, Stabilos. Oh my gosh, what am I at? You guys are probably like shouting on the other side, it's Stabilos, not Cretacolors. I can just see it. I'm like, I'm sorry. Stabilos. Stabilos. I do like Stabilos too. I don't know why I was thinking Cretacolor. I do believe it's because of my little watercolor pencils I have here. Stabilos, I have the soft pastels of Stabilos, and I absolutely love their soft pastels. So the Stabilos Carbothellos is what I use for soft pastels. This one here is a 2 on the Lightfast rating. It's more of like a pink kind of color. Yeah, this coffee is definitely not working. And I'm supposed to go to work today. I want to go to work today, and they're probably going to end up being like, okay, go home. You can't even think straight. What good are you? So here is the yellow. It's like a pastel yellow. It says it's a 3. So that's one of the lower. Actually, I don't know if it's one of the lower ratings. I do believe it might be. Because I was thinking Cretacolor on the Lightfast rating. So Stabilos actually could be different. I'll have to look that up. So to be honest with you guys, I'm not for sure on the Lightfast readings when it comes to Stabilos. I just know that the Cretacolors go from low to high. Highest being the least, like number 1, and the lowest is being like the higher number. But as far as the Stabilos, I'm not for sure. I would have to look it back up because I forgot. Usually whenever I buy my art supplies and I'm wanting to pull out my highest Lightfast rating, I'll look them up. I'll pull out my lowest Lightfast rating pencils. I'll put them aside in like a little jar, like a little jar or container. And then, yeah, this is a green. And then I will use those to outline things. I'll use them to draw, like just something really quick. And it's not like I use them for the actual artwork. I kind of save them for other things. If you're wanting to trace, you know, your sketch and lay it out on another sheet of paper, I will use that color to in that, you know, for that reason, not for the actual artwork. Now this one here is a green. And see, these really do dissolve. I mean, it's not, I would say it's not really quite like a watercolor pencil should be. Plus that the pigment is kind of weaker. Still color, just more of a waxy look. Okay, so those are the Stabilos Woody 3-in-1. And now I'm going to go ahead and do swatches of this. This here is Marino. This is the Cretacolor, and it is also the light gray. Of course, it's going to be like a pencil, watercolor pencil. Sorry if the camera is like shaking. That's because of where I have it hooked at on the table. The table likes to shake. I'm going to make sure I put enough pigment on the paper before I dip my brush in water. And it does very nicely. Yeah, those are super nice. Yeah, I do like those. And it looks like all the gritty and graininess is gone. And of course it looks more, not as waxy as like these here are, and the feel of these. Like I don't even think you can really layer. You don't really want to layer on top of these because it's just feels kind of waxy. Okay, so now we're going to try out this Gelato. I don't know if this thing was water soluble or not. I think it, oh yeah, they said it was because you can make a glaze out of it. That's right. Okay. Happy Monday. Okay, so it's like lipstick or chapstick. You just kind of roll it up. And then we're just going to put a little bit in. Very creamy and smooth. Roll it back down, I guess. I want to get it all over the place. Okay, feels just like it feels like a oil pastel kind of feel to it. Add water. And looks like the gritty graininess is not really dissolving much. I mean, you're really going to have to do some rubbing, it looks like, to get that to disintegrate. And it's still not. Let me put more water on my brush. Can you see? I see that? It's like the graininess. And I'm going to end up starting to make my paper really soggy. It's going to end up damaging the paper. So that did not do very well as far as adding water to it and dissolving very well at all. I don't know. And then of course we got our marker here. I don't know if these are water soluble or not. Guess we can give it a try. Oh yeah. Okay, so they are water soluble, but I can still see hints of what I did. So they don't completely dissolve all the way. Just be careful because I can still see my X's and my little scratchy things there, but still it did dissolve quite nicely as far as the pigment coming out here. So I guess if you want to make texture, but then after you make texture, you want to come back and do the wash over it, that would be really cute. But as far as this goes, yeah, I didn't do very well with that. Okay, so we went ahead and tried those out. Got to experiment, got to see what it was like, but here is the thing. Now, I'm not going to use the marker on this. I am not going to use this guy. I am going to stick with my Stabilo Woody 3-in-1 because supposedly you can have your kids just use these on your windows, design all kinds of things, and yeah, they wash off your windows really nice and clean, or you know, such forth. So I wanted to give it a try. I'm going to just kind of draw some circles. Because, I mean, what fun it would be. Because, I mean, I've seen people draw on their windows and this and that, but I have never drawn my windows. Because knowing me, I would probably draw on it and then draw on it with the wrong thing, and then we would have a mess. Okay, so I'm going to make these different colors. I'm just making them super thick. Just to kind of see how the colors would look on glass. Let's do pink. And then after we do this and we see what the colors look like on glass, we are going to try, oops, sorry about your guys' ears. We are going to try washing it off to see how clean we can get it on glass, because I think my daughter would have fun just be able to draw on glass. She'd be like, what? You can really do that? Yeah. And it's safe and easy to clean up. At least we're gonna find out. Because I don't know, I've never used these before. Oh my god, these look like Easter colors. They really should have, my opinion, they really should have released these in like April, like for Easter, because these would have been really super nice for Easter. Okay, so here is the colors that we get drawing on glass. Very cute. They stand out. Definitely some Easter colors there. Almost, oops, almost broke my glass. That's horrible. That would have been, I don't know. Kind of looks like a different colored strawberry, I don't know, snow cone / something. But yeah, that's just a fun little thing to do. This is what it would look like if it was facing out the other side of the window. That you could do like little Easter stuff, or if you buy different colors, you can do Christmas, Halloween, and draw on, have your kids draw on the windows, or maybe you can draw on your windows to decorate it for the season. So now, here comes a test. I'm going to get out my paper here. Supposedly these are really easy to get off. We will see. Oh wow, look at that. I barely even have to do anything and it's already off. Like seriously, it's already done. And just like that, it is gone. Like seriously gone. There is no trace of anything. Nothing. It is super clean. Holy crap. Okay, so, oops. So if you guys are wanting these, I would do for like painting on windows or anything like that, like on your home, and you just wanted to use something for the holidays, but you're afraid of that you don't really want to work hard on cleaning it up and having those smears or streaks or anything, I would have to say these pencils are absolutely the thing that you would want to use. These are the Stabilo Woody 3-in-1 pencils, and they are absolutely amazing on painting on glass on your windows, like for Easter, for holidays, for birthdays, for graduation coming up. I mean, yeah, you can do, you know, graduate 2023 on the window, or, you know, just having some fun decorating some of your windows, or at least like one of your windows or whatever. These are definitely the thing to use, I would say. So yeah, so there you have it. I know it's a little bit shorter for the review, and I just figured since these here are definitely something different and really cool to work with, I wanted to do something unique for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, you guys.